Hey, welcome to Bible in the News. And I guess the way I want to start this one is here we go again. Um, this rush to vaccine and all of the mainstream media around it, and all of the science and not science, and all of these are the rules, these are not the rules, this is what you're supposed to do, don't do it, this is going to help you, this isn't going to help you. And it doesn't help when our national leaders keep changing their mind. And the big thing about this, of course, is a mandate. And obviously, over the past couple of weeks, this has been mandated, and I've had several people come and talk to me about it, reading and so forth about it, concerned that they are being required by their employment or the army. Our military forces are being required to have the vaccine, and boy, there is so much confusion. And I have both of my daughters are in healthcare, and so we hear from them quite frequently about what is taking place and what's going on, and how that some medical personnel are resigning, making it more difficult because they don't want to take the vaccine. And I have very sincere people that a part of our congregation who's being mandated by their job, their career, that they have to do this, or they won't have a job. And first, I want to say, as a pastor, my heart goes out to all of you that are making this very difficult decision, and in this decision of conscience and personal conscience, that you're struggling, and the things that you hear, and the mandates and so forth. And I grieve for the United States of America that has come to the place where things that are mandated, and there is no way for personal conscience to say I'm stepping out. It's always been that vaccines or military service or those types of things, that if they were instructed and mandated, then you would have the ability to say, I'm a conscientious objector, I will step out. And of course, the schools or the military or whatever have the right to say, okay, well, then you can't do these things and you can't do these things. And that's the way it's always been. And this is very sad that we've come to the place where personal conscience and your right to stand before your God and in your prayer and make a decision. And sometimes it's not even spiritual, sometimes it's physical. I just don't want the vaccine in my body. And I understand that, and again, the government and uh, the leaders of today, the health leaders of today, are not helping us, okay? Because there is so much confusion out there. Now, there is one place of confusion that I want to correct, and I want to say very strongly right here tonight, and I hope that you listen to me, that here we go again. And that is, when there's a crisis like this, then please forgive me, but it does disturb me. No, don't forgive me. It does disturb me that Christian radio and Christian television use these types of things to instill fear in people. And some of the fears that are being instilled right now is that this vaccine is the mark of the beast. Baloney. Okay, that's not a biblical word, but it is my word. And this is not the mark of the beast. Quit listening to people who are trying to sell you a line of products or a book or getting you to subscribe to their Christian station or whatever, because this fear, you know it happened back when Social Security was established and everybody was given a Social Security number. That's the mark of the beast. And then it happened when the UPC labels came out in stores and so forth. That's a part of the mark of the beast. And then it comes out with credit cards, and that's a mark of the beast. And every time there's some type of national emergency for some reason, the evangelical church has to use it to instill fear in people. Now, Revelation chapter 14 is very clear on what the, not clear on exactly what the mark of the beast is, but clear on what will have to happen to take the mark of the beast. And listen, it is against the character of God that just because of your conscience you decided to get a vaccination and all of a sudden you're going to hell because you got the vaccination. That is totally against the character of God. And Revelation chapter 14 says that this will be a decision that people will make, and they will know the decision they're making, and they will make a conscious decision to reject God and reject the angels that are flying through the air and saying, don't take it. And they will make a personal decision to worship whatever that means at that time, and the beast and the statue of the beast. And this mark is put on them, whether it is a part of a credit card or UPC or a figure. I don't know what it is, but it will be very clear. You know, too many times in looking at prophecy, we see these little bitty things and we think that, oh no, what is this? You know, you read Revelation. I taught Revelation for a year and a half. Maybe I need to go back and teach it again. But you read Revelation, and it is very clear what the judgment of God is, who the judgment of God comes to, and what happens in the judgment of God. It's not going to be something that we wonder, well, I wonder, was that the judgment of God? Well, it may be God speaking to us, or as my father in law, John Anderson, said, roaring to us, uh, but. Uh, but it is not the judgment of God like we read in Revelation chapter 14 and setting up the judgment of the nations and on through. The vaccine is not the mark of the beast. So put that out of your mind and now make it a personal conscious choice of what you want to do with the vaccine. God bless you. Thank you for listening.